What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, competitive games from tabletop to video games, and today we are reviewing the Bandai's Digimon model kit, Gallantmon Amplified, or if you prefer, Dukemon. Now let me tell you, this model has so much details that it's almost even worth the actual market price of it being $60, because even though it's lacking in size, it definitely makes up for it aesthetically. This thing just looks amazing. All the details on it is just incredible, and this is honestly probably the ideal model if you are planning of actually painting it. Now, before we begin, friendly reminder to definitely like and subscribe. And especially subscribe if you want to enter an amazing giveaway. If you are a gunpla fan, we have a Master Grade Psycho Zaku Verkai. And if you are a Digimon card game player, we have a booster box of the winner's choosing. So make sure to enter in that giveaway. Now, with that being said, let's get started on the review. And here is Gallantmon in all his glory. Now I have to say he just looks incredible. There's actually a lot of detail on this model, and I am planning of doing a panel line on it because there's just so much details on it that you really want it to stick out. So I definitely have some paint ideas that I would love to do on it, but aesthetically this guy just looks amazing. They did an amazing job, and I think it's about time we take a closer look. And here is a close-up look. Now, all that details is incredible. Now, the only issue I have is actually the decal because it's on a very defined surface. So none of the stickers actually go on any flat surface. All the surfaces are actually panel line and show lots of details, which also means if you're planning of actually just painting and not using any of the stickers, this is actually the perfect model to do so because all the details on it, it's really three-dimensional, and just the stickers on top, it kind of sticks out and it doesn't look too great. So I'm thinking of actually removing it so I could actually paint it instead. Now, looking at the lower half, we can see they still maintain a lot of details, and even that cape just looks incredible. And honestly, it actually is multiple separate pieces, so you can actually extend it in different ways and pose it however you like. Now I think it's about time we check some accessories. First things first, we have his javelin. Now, there's definitely a cool function that's not really too necessary, but it could actually expand a little bit. So this part is actually going to slide and lock over here, and then you're going to just pinch these two just so you could pull these pieces out. Now it is a bit tight, but once you get the hang of it, it actually looks quite well and it's easy to do. I just cut my nails, so it's kind of hard a little bit. And then we pull this out and we just slide it like this, and there we go. Now it doesn't look so great, it just looks a bit weird, but at the same time it's cool that they included a different like function for it, just not a solid piece. But now we're going to show you how we could actually attach it to Gallantmon. So all of his hands, okay, they all could easily be disassembled for his weapons. So for the javelin, it's the same thing as for the shield. So we're going to take his hand out, and then we have to slide this piece. And then once that's done, we have the peg over here and over here. So we're going to just peg it in, and there we go. Now he could actually hold it pretty straight. The joints are actually pretty solid. Very nice. Now let's check his other accessories. So here is his shield, and honestly it looks amazing. Now this is the part where his hand is going to go in, and it does have a cool function over here. So we're going to go and just slide this like this way, and we have these red flames or energy that sticks out. That's quite cool. Now it also comes with a stand over here that we could actually peg into it. Now it's not really too necessary to actually peg the stand. Now the reason why is because his arms could hold it up already, so you don't really have to place the stand. Now I did build it just so we could show the accessories, but it's really not needed to actually put the stand on him. So we're going to go and take our Gallantmon, and we're going to do the same thing on this hand, we're going to put the shield down for a second. Take his hand, unpeg that, slide this out, and then we're going to take this piece and we just stick it in like that, and we are all set. So here is the shield, and sadly his torso always comes off. I don't know why, it's pretty loose, but he could actually hold his shield up pretty high, especially if you could just pose it like this. There's definitely some balance you have to work with, but that's why I'm saying that it's not really needed for a stand. Maybe for different poses you might want to include the stand in it, but it's really not needed. Now I think it's about time we check some size comparison. So here he is next to Dukemon. Now Dukemon is just a tiny bit taller, not by much, but they definitely look great together, especially displaying them. Here he is next to Dramon, which we all know is definitely a very big model, especially if we stand him straight. And finally, here he is next to Dramon Paladin Mode, who is actually going to be our next Digimon model kit review. That's it for our review. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and especially subscribe if you want to enter in that giveaway. And if you want a sneak peek at future products we're planning to review here on the channel, you can follow me on my Instagram, VaughnGear. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.